Johnny Sunshine's new 7-star raid Meganium is out now. I'm going to show you how you can solo this so you do not need to rely on other players or having to have Nintendo Switch Online. This is the build we're going to be using. It's Scarlet Dirge and it's Stellar Terra type. This is important because we're going to be getting the big buffs on all of those moves that we have in our team, in our move slots here. Torch Song is going to be our fire. It's going to have a buff, but it's also going to be increasing our special attack every time it hits. Scorching Sand is going to apply burn at a 30% chance, and Hex is going to be our ghost powerful move at 120 damage because of burn, alright? And that's only if another NPC doesn't put another status condition on. So that's what we're going to be using in this. We're unaware, so that we do not have to worry about the Pokemon's Curse move, which will maximize his attack and defense all the time. So we're not going to be hindered by his defense, and we're not going to be taking extra damage from his attack because of that. That's what our stats look like. Special attack and defense are maxed out, and the nature is bold for that extra defense. Hopefully Scorching Sands will get good burns as well, so that we would take even less damage, because that's not affecting his stats. That's just applying burn, which halves his attack damage. Alright, let's get to it. Stellar attack, by the way, increases the damage like a normal terrestrial for every move that we have. Let's go ahead and challenge alone. So let's go do this. The strat's very straightforward, folks. As you saw on my build, we're only using 3 moves anyway. And we're unaware, so we have no pressure from his curse. We're not going to be worrying about his max defense or max attack at all. First thing we want to do is go for Scorching Sands a few times, get the burn on him so we take less damage just for the sake of it, and we'll be able to apply more damage with Hex. That's what we want to do. We also want to charge up our Terrestrial so we can get the Stellar Terra type. Go for Curse here. We also want to waste about 4 moves, so we're doing that anyway because he's going to remove our buffs in 4 moves time. But we're not going to have buffs by then. We'll wait until after that. So just go for Scorching Sands a few times first. 30% chance to burn, folks. So you have a very good chance to burn within the first 2 turns. If not, the 3rd turn should do it. We didn't get the first 2 turns there, which is kind of good for the sake of the video, I think. Because that's going to happen to a lot of people anyway. A lot of people will also get a first try, but just keep going. You have to use 3 moves, 3 attacks to charge up your Terrestrial anyway. Oh, he's burned. Oh, he is burned now. Is that just because of this one? Or was he burned before? I don't know. Alright, well, that's 3. We can go for a little Hex as well before he puts his shield up. He's going for Zen Headbutts all day, which we don't resist fully, but it doesn't do enough. Let's just say that. It's good. Let's go for Hex. Oh, we could have terrestrialized there, actually. Would have done more damage, but that's okay. No pressure. Now, after this Zen Headbutt, he should put up his shield and remove any buffs that we have. Not yet. Yes? Yes yet? Okay, let's terrestrialize and go for 1 more Hex. We've got plenty of PP on it. Okay, yeah, okay, so we got an extra move on this. Maybe we're fast enough. I don't know. So 4 to 5 turns at the beginning. You don't want to bother using Scorching Sands before then, because he's just going to remove it early enough anyway. So this Hex on his burn should do quite a bit. Stellar Terra type gives us the buff on Hex already as well. It buffs all of our moves. Unlimited in raids for some reason. And that's the last Zen Headbutt he'll use before he debuffs us. And then we're going to go hard for the buffs. We're going to go max special attack now. Puts up his shield. He removes all the positive effects on us. Somewhere. There it is. Okay. Now, it's time to buff ourselves with Torch Song. All the way to max, folks. We're going to need it. We're going to need it for the sake of the timer. So that is 1 stage each attack, folks. It's 100% too. So you just have to use it until you're ×4. And you can always check as well by hitting Y to see the stat changes of all the Pokemon. So we used it once there, and if you're here on the screen, you hit Y, you can see the different Pokemon stat increase. So he's max attack, max defense, as is going to happen, okay? That's why we're unaware. It doesn't affect us. And we are 1 increased on special attack. Keep going all the way to 6. 6 times. That brings us to 2 special attack rather. He's just sitting pretty with max attack, max defense. Nothing to be done, but unaware being the absolute key here. As you can see, does nothing to us. Let's go for Torch Song again. This brings us to 2.5. It's actually a fairly quick process, in fairness, to getting to max special attack. He will not remove our special attack again until we can kill him, so that's fine. It's only at the beginning there, like I showed. We're getting a little bit of extra juice from the grass move that's healing us. It's fine. We don't need it. It's alright, though. I mean, you'll have benefits from different NPCs, guys, as well, whatever you get. It could be the heals from this olive thing. It could be intimidators. There's 3 different intimidator NPCs, and every time they respawn after being killed, which will be every turn, they'll be applying intimidate, so the guy's attack will be down. I mean, that doesn't affect you if you're using this build in particular, but if you're using a different build, it will help you out. You can also get paralyzed from another there's loads of different things you can get. We actually have a very good setup for this video because we actually don't get really any buffs or any help from these guys, these 3. Not any significant help. So it's a good demonstration for the video. So that just means things will be easier for other people who do get better helps, like paralysis and whatever else. So let's have a look here. What are we on? My Y is so slow to react. Okay, so we are one more to max. 1 more Torch Song. And then we're going to apply Burn again with Scorching Sands, so we get the double power on Hex. And then we're laughing at him. And we might even go for an attack cheer just to spit in his face. Alright, so now we're maxed 4 times special attack. The fire move does not do very much. It's not a very strong attack in itself. Anyway, time to go for Burn. Scorching Sands, loads of PP left on Scorching Sands. Very easy to use to get Burn on him. It's also going to apply half damage on him too. First try, good. It disappears. It's like so. The overlay is so tricky. Like it's there, it's gone, it's glitchy. So now that that's up, he does less damage to us because it's not a stat debuff per se. It's a condition. And I think we will go for a cheer. I think I'll go for a cheer here for the attack. Just to get that extra pump. The cheer stacks on top of your stats. It's a separate thing. So if you're already 4 special attack, the cheer still adds more on top of that. So I think this will speed us up a little bit here. Let's go for Hex. The good thing seems to be about this raid seems to be that Burn lasts a long time as well. It doesn't get removed very easily. It stays for quite a few turns. So we're on Hex here, and that's a lot of damage, as you saw up there. That's going to keep our HP topped up. Shell Bell doing all the work. He just removed all the negative effects. I think that includes Burn. I think, yeah. That's okay, it's okay. We'll just go ahead and apply it again. He's not going to be spamming that removal. That's okay. It's just bad timing on our part. Another Scorching Sands. 30% chance. Very good chance to get Burn within 2 tries. Didn't. Oh, I did. First try. Okay, good. You have plenty of time to use 2 or 3 as you need. If you don't get it after 3 uses, you're just unlucky, okay? Just unlucky. It took me 3 uses at the beginning of the raid. But it'd be crazy if you didn't get it within 3 uses. And back to Hex. We can absolutely finish him off in what? About 3 or 4 more Hexes now. That's the rest of the raid. Yeah. 1. Let's see if I'm right. It's 1. Timer going down, but it's okay. You're fairly comfortable, guys, if you just follow this. Timer gets a little tight. That's okay. That's okay. We had a little bit of bad luck on the Burn there a second ago. But we got it back within 1 turn. So his shield's gone. That's 2. And I think 2 more will do it, folks. I think 2 more Hexes will be it. Because his shield and all that. Still trying that old chestnut Zen headbutt, doing nothing to us. Unaware, being absolutely unbelievably good here. Absolutely vital. Negative effects from himself again! God damn it, man. I am going to go for the burn here so we get that double damage. Kind of need it. That still did quite a chunk, actually, to him, in fairness. Timer's getting a little slim. Maybe we don't need the burn after all. Maybe we don't. Let's go for the Hex. See what this does. Alright, yeah, without the burn, it's a few more hexes. Fair, okay. He doesn't always remove burn that much from himself, but he did, in our case, in this video. 2 more might do it now. Speed fell. He's using bulldoze. Fair. A little tighter because he removed the burn again, but we didn't get it with that Scorching Sands, but it's okay. It's okay. I think we'll be fine here. A little tighter on the timer now because of the burn removal, but you guys can see yourselves. You can have a little bit of flexibility, a little bit of scope to mess around. 1 more hex will do it indeed. It's very low though to the timer. Even without that crit, 1 more hex would have done it. It'd be very bad luck if he kicks us out here. And we got it. Okay. So if you guys get the burns quicker, fine. If you don't go for the cheer, maybe that's okay. You don't need to use a move necessarily all the time. And if you get the burn earlier at the beginning, you save a move here and there too. We did it. The timer is close, but you are very comfortable not taking too much damage. This guy can be tricky because he has so much defense. Let's go ahead and catch this thing. He has his stat defenses from Curse, plus the attack increases. And in this case, he was max attack for the entire game, but because of Unaware, that doesn't affect us, which makes this build kind of important. He also has the barriers and light screens, which are just a nuisance. They're always up, pretty much. You guys, even if you don't see him using them, you have to assume they're always up, because he can use them on other NPCs, and it doesn't show for you, but it does come up for everybody. There he is. We caught him, and if he doesn't remove burn, which in most cases he won't, that much, you'll have way more moves of Hex to use in a row without having to reapply burn. In my case, he removed it way more than he would normally. I tried this a couple of times, so yeah, the last time he did not remove it that much. But either way, you guys should have better luck too, and it should be absolutely manageable for everybody as well. Looking at our rewards, Bitter Herba, Sweet Herba, some things, Psychic Terrors, TM, Ability Patch, the usual for that. So guys, that's it. That's how you solo this thing. Go get them, enjoy it. I'll see you guys around in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.